I read about the lawsuit against Capital One for not informing their 360 savings account customers about the much better rates in the 360 performance savings account. I looked at our account and it turns out we are one of those customers. We had our 360 savings account since 2002 and assumed we were getting the best rate.
Well, you know what they say about assuming, right? Um, Welcome to EF Financial's Question of the Week, where we take real questions or real concerns from our clients and we address them. So let me explain what that email we got from a client was all about. The Consumer Financial Protection Board has filed suit against Capital One for an alleged failure to pay approximately $2 billion in interest to its customers who were in their 360 savings account. The suit alleges that Capital One advertised the 360 savings account as having very high interest rates and neglected to share with those customers when they started a new savings account that was paying a much higher rate. The Capital 360 account was paying 0.30, and the performance savings was paying up to 4.35%.
So
So
did it
that's a
work?
big,
Like
big.
I went on to Capital One, I opened an account and I just opened a 360 account and I didn't pay attention that there was this other level of account. So that's why I'm in this low.
Well, I think when you opened your account, you probably went into the highest paying savings. What happened subsequently is that account, the rate was reduced. Another account with another name was given the spot of being the highest, and
They didn't tell
they never
anyone,
didn't they didn't tell anyone, and that's
allegedly.
really a breach. So they're filing suit, and who knows what will happen, but I assume it's going to turn into a class action lawsuit on behalf of those people who, like our client, who forfeited all that interest that they really thought that they were earning.
Yeah. I think a good next step would be log on to see what your Capital One 360 account is earning. And my understanding is that if you're in that lower interest account, you're going to have to open up a
Yeah,
performance account, transfer everything over, and get that higher rate for now. Or,
absolutely.
you could always look at another bank that also
That's right.
pays a higher
Has
rate.
Exactly. Lots of online banks or mutual fund money markets have high yielding money markets. But one important thing, like let's just say this happened to you and you realized it already and you got your money out of Capital One because maybe you were distrustful and you moved it somewhere else. Go back to your Capital One, make sure they have your current email address and mailing address, because if there is going to be a class action lawsuit, you want to make sure that you're going to get that notification um, from the law firm that takes up that action.
Right. You want to be duly compensated for any
Yes,
missteps along the way.
that's
So
right.
hopefully,
We hope that's helpful.
yeah, hopefully it doesn't impact too many of you, but there's a lawsuit coming, so it does affect a lot. But just be
Yeah.
aware and do everything you can to put everything in your best interest.
Yeah. And until then, happy health.
Happy wealth. Bye-bye.